A few weeks ago, I decided to take a quick little day trip out to Himeji to see their world-famous castle. I work relatively close to the castle a few days every week, so I see it in passing. Walking out of the train station, you walk out, you see the main road, and it's straight down the main boulevard right there. And I was really eager to see it up close for the first time. From far away, it seems nice, but perhaps a little bit overhyped, so I had to go and form my own opinion naturally. And in all honesty, after seeing it myself, I was thoroughly blown away. Himeji Castle stands tall over the relatively small city it was named after. It's also known by its nickname Shirasagijo, or White Heron Castle, as it's said to resemble a bird taking flight, which I think is a little bit debatable. The first structure that could be considered a predecessor to Himeji Castle was built in about 1333, and the first iteration of the castle proper was built in the mid-1500s. As one of the only remaining original feudal Japanese castles, Himeji Castle has a special position as one of the quintessential cultural symbols of Japan. The castle is one of the first Japanese UNESCO World Heritage Sites and receives more visitors than any other castle in Japan, and is even considered one of Japan's premier castles, whatever that means, alongside Kumamoto Castle and Matsumoto Castle. The interior of Himeji Castle, while packed like a sardine can with tourists, and full of these super steep stairwells, is a beautiful glimpse into the traditional architecture styles of old Japan. A lot of the materials that are in this castle, despite renovations in the past, are still the same wood beams or still the same wood pieces that were used in the original castle. As you exit, you get a wide sweeping panoramic view of all of Himeji, which I was incredibly lucky to get on such a gorgeous day. Outside the castle and surrounding the entire walls, you can see the pristine stonework that went into constructing the base of not only the castle itself and the keep, but also the walls and the various structures around the castle. I was amazed at how well all the stones fit together and created these jarringly straight lines that seemed too perfect to be hundreds of years old. But here they are. Himeji Castle grounds cover a large swath of land surrounding the main keep, full of trees, flowers, and other landscaping. Walking around the grounds felt like being in some botanical gardens, while also constantly being within eyeshot of the castle itself. Speaking of gardens, just next door to the castle grounds is Kokoen, a traditional Japanese garden complex. The garden consists of various different areas that all have pretty distinct feels to them. While still a bit busy, it was quite peaceful compared to the castle, and wandering the winding paths made it very easy to admire just the natural beauty of it all. There was even a short visit with a heron, which I felt was pretty topical, given the massive castle literally on the other side of these walls. I'd definitely recommend coming to Kokoen if you have the time when you visit Himeji. It added a ton to my experience here. Seriously, one of my favorite places that I've been in Japan, actually. And that was the end of my day trip in Himeji. It's a quick hour train ride from where I live, so it's a really easy trip to make. I'd highly recommend visiting for yourself if you ever find yourself in Japan, but you really only need half a day to get the most out of Himeji, in my opinion. I tried to be a bit more artistic this time around and put a modicum of effort into this video, so let me know how it was in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe and follow my Instagram, I guess, to keep more up to date with my travels. I post on my Instagram a little bit more often than I do on here. It's a lot less effort. So, yeah. In the end, I guess, thanks for watching, y'all.